What if I told you there's a man so rich he could buy every supercar in the world and still have billions left over? A man whose toilet is made of gold, whose palace is larger than the Vatican, and who once bought 7,000 cars just because he could. But here's the crazy part. You've probably never even heard of him. Meet Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei, the man who lives like a real-life trillionaire. And trust me, this story gets wild. Brunei, a tiny country on the island of Borneo. Population, less than 1 million. But underground, pure gold in the form of oil. In the 1920s, British explorers struck black gold, and it changed everything. When Brunei gained independence in 1984, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah became the absolute monarch, and with oil prices booming, money started flowing faster than ever. At one point, his net worth exceeded $400 billion, more than Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos combined back then. He didn't invest in tech or stocks. Nope, he just owned all the oil. And Brunei's citizens paid zero taxes while getting free healthcare, housing, and education. But the Sultan didn't just save, he spent like royalty, literally.
Brunei's ruler marked 50 years on the throne in spectacular style on Thursday. The festivities began with Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah accompanied by his wife, Anak Hajah Saleha, inspecting a guard of honor in the grounds of Nurul Iman Palace before the gun salute. The couple then held the royal audience in the throne room where His Majesty delivered his Golden Jubilee speech.
Ar-Rahman-ir-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Amin. Ya Rabbal Alameen.
The Sultan and other members of the royal family travelled through the streets in a convoy of Rolls-Royces before boarding the Golden Chariot, known as the Usungan Diraja, which has long been used for royal ceremonies in Brunei.
His home, the Istana Nurul Iman, is the largest residential palace in the world. 1,788 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and a 110-car garage, just for starters. Built at a cost of over $1.4 billion, it's said to have chandeliers worth millions and gold-plated door handles. Even the stables for his polo ponies are air-conditioned. Now let's talk about his obsession, cars. He and his brother, Prince Jeffrey, bought over 7,000 cars, including 600 Rolls-Royces, 450 Ferraris, 380 Bentleys, and a custom gold-plated Mercedes-Benz with a diamond-encrusted logo. The car vault is like a secret museum where luxury goes to die under layers of dust. The Sultan's private jet, a Boeing 747 worth $400 million with sinks made of solid gold and crystal. And he doesn't just have one plane. He's rumored to own multiple jets and helicopters, all modified to fit royal taste. This man literally flies in gold. But wait, the Sultan's younger brother, Prince Jeffrey, was even wilder. He threw parties where millions of dollars were spent in a single night. He owned private yachts named Tits and Nipple and spent over $14 billion of state money on personal luxuries. When the Sultan found out, it led to one of the biggest royal scandals in modern history. In the late 1990s, Brunei's economy took a hit. Billions were missing. And who was responsible? Prince Jeffrey. The Sultan sued his own brother, leading to a royal family war. Hundreds of luxury assets were seized. Cars, jets, paintings, even his infamous statues. Brunei's image as the Golden Kingdom started to fade.
For the past 30 years, the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, has been on the list of the world's richest men. He has been called a woman hunter and an international outcast. He has about 50 girls in his harem, some of whom are minors. Despite this number of women, the Sultan himself claims that he loved only one in his entire life. How is it possible to combine phenomenal debauchery and trembling love? Why do the people of Brunei adore him, and the rest of the world dislikes him?
Behind the Golden Gates, Brunei is not all paradise. The Sultan enforces strict Sharia law, where punishments include whipping and even stoning for certain crimes. Women's rights and free speech are tightly controlled. Criticize the monarchy and you disappear from headlines, fast.
What place does the Sharia have in this day and age? How many people in the world follow it? Why is it so controversial? To many, the word conjures horrors. of hands being cut off, of adulterers being beaten, and women being oppressed. In fact, no religious law has ever had worse press as the Sharia has in recent times. Why is that so? Thanks to the misrepresentation, manipulation, and misuse of the Sharia. By whom? Islamic regimes, politicians, clerics, radicals, terrorists. They've all used the Sharia to rule in the name of God.
So how does the Sultan stay in power? Simple. Oil wealth plus absolute control. He owns the army, the media, and every major business. And by giving citizens free education, no taxes, and stable jobs, most never complain. It's a golden cage where luxury hides control. Every year, the Sultan celebrates his birthday with a massive parade. He rides in a gold-plated chariot while thousands cheer. Foreign royals attend, celebrities perform, and during Ramadan, he opens his palace to thousands of citizens, personally greeting them with gold-embroidered robes. Today, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah remains one of the richest monarchs on earth. But his story isn't just about wealth. It's about a kingdom trapped between tradition and excess. A man who built a golden empire and almost lost it all to greed. So next time you see a billionaire on Forbes, remember, there's a man in Brunei who might make them look poor. Would you trade your freedom for this kind of luxury? Comment below. I want to hear your take. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because next week we're diving into the billion-dollar secrets of North Korea's royal family.
Critics argue that his extravagant lifestyle, from multi-million-dollar palaces and gold-plated cars to a fleet of private jets, symbolizes a deep divide between the ultra-rich and the general population. Human rights organizations have also scrutinized Brunei's social policies under his reign, pointing to harsh punishments and restrictions on personal freedoms. These controversies add a complex layer to his legacy, a legacy that is both awe-inspiring and deeply polarizing. While some view his spending as a natural outcome of immense wealth and a driver of economic growth, others see it as emblematic of a system that prioritizes extravagance over equitable development. Beyond the opulence, the Sultan of Brunei's billionaire lifestyle is a realm where luxury knows no limits. A life defined by palatial estates, an astonishing car collection, private jets that double as flying palaces, and super yachts that are nothing short of floating marvels. His wealth, estimated at over $30 billion, fuels a lifestyle that blends ancient royal traditions with modern opulence.